How's it going, everybody? My name's Danny Motta, and I'm here to say, shut up. I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it. I'm watching Bungo Stray Dogs. Can you get off my case? There's never been an anime that I've both heard so much and so little about. When you're talked about, now all of a sudden Crunchyroll's like, get ready, season 4 is right around the corner. And I'm like, season 4? What are you talking about? Anyway, I'm just as sick of being harassed as I am sick of being out of the loop, so we're finally gonna check this one out.
Pickled plums, slivered nori, and leftover chicken. All doused in piping hot water.
What is this, an ad?
Damn it. I'm gonna die of hunger.
You're gonna die of brain damage if you keep that up. Hunger's the least of your worries. I'd focus on that concussion you most definitely have.
After being thrown out of the orphanage, I had nothing to eat, nowhere to sleep, and of course, not a cent to my name.
How do you get thrown out of an orphanage? Their whole job is to keep people inside of them. What, do orphanages just toss kids out when they become a certain age? That's a serious question. I don't know, do they do that? That's not even a criticism of the show, just, I guess more of a criticism of our government.
Get out, you good for nothing! No orphanage wants someone like you.
The world would be a better place if you just die in a ditch somewhere.
Oh, never mind. I guess the orphanage just didn't like him. Why? Was it that irredeemable haircut? Did this guy bang his barber's wife? Because that would be the only excuse for this travesty of a hairstyle. Dude walked into a salon and said, get me half of this. Dude said, I want to look like what would happen if a Bratz doll made out with a blender. I want to look like a Shih Tzu tried to use the top of a helicopter as a trampoline.
I'm gonna live no matter what. Right. I'm gonna rush the first person who comes along and then steal everything they've got.
This is a good plan. And you know what? Even better, this is a good plan to shout loudly. You're trying to rob somebody. Keep that knowledge to yourself.
Maybe someone going a little slower. Okay, the next person.
This is a good bit. I don't even have a joke, just a good bit.
Next time. And this time I really mean it. You're mine, man!
Don't take it! Take his wallet!
You were floating down the river.
Is this not the Persona 3 protagonist? I feel like I find myself saying that a lot. Why is this specific haircut an anime trope?
You don't get it? I was trying to kill myself.
Suicide?
But you interfered and ruined my day.
Okay, we'll try again. Look, I know you're suicidal, but that doesn't mean you have to be a quitter, too. Well, actually. By the way, can we all just agree right now the jokes are gonna be dark in this one? This guy's fun personality quirk is that he's suicidal, and you guys told me to watch this. So let's just all assume from here on the jokes are gonna be a little edgy. And don't worry, when I'm done recording this, I'm gonna get my apology video ready.
Nice work? And just who caused all this work, you suicidal maniac? I've had enough of this. Do you realize how often you disrupt my schedule with your shenanigans?
Is this town being haunted by a vengeful barber? What the hell's going on with all these terrible haircuts? Oh, Danny, you're only 3 minutes into the show. You're being too harsh. Oh, I'm sorry. This dude's standing here wearing a Pikachu corpse on his head. What do you want from me?
An orphanage?
I was, yes. But they kicked me out.
Sounds like a real philanthropic organization.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't think they can do that.
Check out that support beam up there!
Don't even think about hanging yourself in this tea house.
Jesus, this guy's a walking cry for help, isn't he?
Today's job doesn't require any secrecy. It's for the government. We're looking for a time.
What is this show about? These are ghost hunting private investigators searching for a rampaging tiger? Is that the premise? Am I like at least a little right?
You've been talked to about this. Let me try. Okay, now what do you know about this?
Oh my god, does he have bandages all over his arms because he keeps trying to slit his wrists? Guys, come on. This one's gonna get me in trouble. Everyone's gonna have to be real cool about the jokes going on in this reaction series here.
The world would be a better place if you just die in a ditch somewhere.
Why me? I didn't do anything.
We don't need worthless leeches like you.
This is the craziest attitude for an orphanage to have. You take in children with nowhere else to go. How are you gonna stand here and be like, we hate you, and everyone will always hate you? Do you even want to be an orphanage?
Sorry to interrupt, but what are you reading?
A good book?
I'm surprised you can read when it's this dark.
I have excellent nighttime vision. Besides, I've read it before.
How is this book not 2 pages long? Step 1, kill yourself. Step 2, die. What's the rest of the book? Fun DIY crafts in case you mess up?
They called me a good-for-nothing at the orphanage as far back as I can remember. And now, I don't even know where I'll sleep tonight or how I'll get through tomorrow.
Oh my god, we get it. You're a homeless orphan. I know that's like the worst situation anyone's ever been in, but suck it up. Your life isn't that hard. Okay, my Spy Family videos keep getting taken down. There are worse off people.
Because something's not right with your story. Huh? Just because their finances went south, why would an orphanage banish a poor, helpless child?
Oh, he's poking holes in your story, you lying bitch.
You came to the city 2 weeks ago. The tiger also appeared in the city 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you tiger-ass bitch. Dowsai's looking for a tiger, but you sure are doing a lot of lying.
Some people use their abilities to achieve great success, while others fall into ruin, unable to control their powers.
Oh my god, he's a fucking weretiger.
You see, you also have supernatural powers. In the moonlight, you can transform into a wild beast.
This is the protagonist's power? This is the weirdest, most niche ability to give the protagonist of a show. He turns into a tiger. That's some side character shit right there. That'd be like if Ducko had the tape guy's quirk. Oh, he's hacking the tiger. I haven't seen effects like this in such a long time. Like the weird, like blue rings of code flying around everywhere. I don't know, like I can't pin down where I've seen stuff like that before, but it just like, doesn't that feel like some classic Adult Swim anime shit right there? Like I feel like I'd see that in Ghost in a Shell or something. Like that's some Code Lyoko shit.
My power allows me to reverse anyone else's power.
Wow, your power sounds like a fucking buzzkill. Wow, classic anime trope. The protagonist falls into the love interest's breasts.
If you're flirting, I'm not interested.
Oh, Dazai knows it too!
You've gotten better at solving cases, Dazai, but my logical skills will solve the big ones.
Wow, I already hate you.
He's not dead. What are we gonna do with him when he wakes up? He didn't know he could do this, did he?
Who let Tom Sawyer join the crew? Actually, why do you all look like 1800s plantation owners?
Look at that, your right hand didn't change back.
My right hand?
Ugh, that's embarrassing. Wow, so is this gonna be like the anime version of American Dragon Jake Long? Also, I can't tell if that comment's gonna make a lot of people happy or piss a lot of people off. I don't have a good read on the Bungo Stray Dogs community yet. I'm excited to see how many people my comments infuriate.
Shit. Oh, sorry, sir. It's fine, I don't care. I don't have a pencil. What did I say about coming unprepared to class? You know you could curse in front of him, but God forbid you forget a pencil. I'm sorry, does anyone have one I could borrow? Nope. Yeah, I don't have one either. None of you guys have extra pencils? You all just come into school with one singular pencil? Yeah, pretty much. Hold on. What are you doing? Dopo poetry. Pencil. Here you go, kid. What was that? Well, do you need the pencil or not? Thank you. How? You know magic tricks? Show us another. Don't be silly. This is just my special ability. Oh, it's just your special ability. Duh, how could we be so blind? First of all, watch your attitude. Second of all, just be grateful I gave you a pencil, alright? Christ. Might as well be the second coming of Christ the way you turned that paper into a pencil. Girl, Jesus turned water into wine. What are you talking about? I don't think pencils existed back in BC. BC means before Christ, therefore it makes no sense to imply that Christ existed before Christ. Just use the pencil. Just use it. Just use it.
On the next one.
Okay, I'll get it. I'm coming. I'm doing it right this second. Which button?
Why does so much of this show consist of this guy wiggling his little orphan ass at me? Okay, first off, this opening slaps. Second, How have I never heard of the show before becoming a YouTuber? How have I never accidentally stumbled upon any of these characters on a shirt in Hot Topic? This show has the biggest Tumblr energy I've ever seen. Everybody's like a quirky little soft boy and dresses like a vampire on their way to prom. Like, for all I can tell, this might as well be Twisted Wonderland.
First, when you leave the room, make sure you close and lock the door. Then, look behind you.
Look, he's even got a little Catboy tail.
I read about this fascinating way to commit suicide by getting stuck in an oil drum, so I decided to give it a shot.
Buy a gun.
You chose to do it and you think that it's working. I don't see what the problem is.
I like the idea of suicide, but I'm not at all interested in pain and suffering.
Buy a gun! I feel like once you get past the mental barrier of it, killing yourself should be pretty easy. Jump off a building, shoot yourself. There shouldn't be this whoopsie, forgot to kill myself nonsense.
We're an armed force taking on enemies the police don't stand a chance against.
Then I don't stand a chance at joining the agency.
Are you really about to act like you don't have an insane power?
It's true that I have the supernatural ability to turn into a tiger.
End of conversation.
After all, I am Dazai.
The most trusted member of the armed detective agency and a true hero to adoring fans everywhere.
Yeah, I know, my viewers won't shut up about it.
All right, I get it. Fine. You're all without fathers, all right?
I'm not. I love my dad.